Taurus Risings. Taurus Risings, hello and welcome. It's Lauren the Mystic. I'm here with you with a bit of a cold, so pardon my voice, but we're tuning into Pluto's ingress from your 9th house into your 10th house. And that is the reason that this reading is specific to rising signs. So if you don't know what your rising sign is, I'm going to drop a link in the description box below where you can go and get a free Whole Sign House birth chart. I'm also getting ready to open up natal chart, Whole Sign House natal chart transit readings to help you better understand the transits and how to tune into the energies, what areas of life you can really expect to see maybe some significant changes taking place, right? So today, what we're going to be looking at is Pluto's recent shift from your 9th house, which is, a place really of higher learning, of expansion, consciousness expansion. It's also of spiritual growth, spiritual gifts and wisdom. Often represents things like higher learning, so degrees and such. As well as travel and foreign travel, cultural expansion, growth in that area. So you've been undergoing a deep transformative journey in this area of your chart since 2008. And now Pluto is getting ready to move into your 10th house, which is a big deal. Pluto will be there for the next 18 to 20 years. We've got time to tune into those exact dates, right? Plenty of time that Pluto will be hanging out there. But this is the house where your 10th house is highlighting your energies, what you are known for. It is your career oftentimes, but it's also your legacy, how people overall, how you are seen out in the world. It's usually a house to do with how you are leaving your mark. And what's not often known is that Pluto, along with being associated as a planet of deep transformation, is also a planet that brings great riches with it. Great riches. And it's after that deep process, right? Look at the first card that just fell right out with two more, which I'm only pulling one from this deck, but you've got the Hierophant straight out the deck, Taurus Risings. So along with the Hermit upside down, so after a deep process, right? Deep, painful process. I'm already intuitively feeling into your reading, but we've only got a single card out, so we've got to keep pulling. Okay, Taurus Rising, Spirit, show us. What riches is Pluto bringing to our Taurus Rising collective, please? What do they need to know? What riches? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So just noting, new moon in Cancer will be in the summer. It'll be in June. Don't have that exact date on hand, but let's take a note to look that up. This could be of significance, that date, that time period. Spirit, Taurus Risings, please. What do they need to know? Okay, thank you. Lake, stillness, taking time to reflect. See what else we have for you. Taurus Risings, please, Spirit. What do they need to know? Taurus Risings, what riches is Pluto bringing to them? Thank you. Oh, beautiful. Yep. Look at this. All paths lead home. So definitely sensing you've been on a incredibly deep spiritual journey. It seems like for the Taurus Risings I'm reading for right now, it's been on a huge spiritual growth journey. And you really had to go into this place of stillness, of nurturing, of self-care. Let's get some clarifiers, please, for Taurus Rising. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Taurus Risings, you've been through it, babes. So you've been going through a dark night of the soul, is what I see on the table. Let's just call it what it is. Look at that. Death and rebirth, the Tower, which fell out. They were only supposed to, you're getting all these extra cards. So a cycle has changed. There's a new chapter energy, and I believe that it's underway. It's taking you into this new chapter, and it's been about this incredible spiritual growth journey, right? The Hierophant, how ninth house, how very ninth house of you, Taurus Rising. You are this Hierophant really completing your own journey, right? This is a person who's gone on an inner journey. They're within that labyrinth course, spiraling around until that power point. And they're within that field, receiving this energy. This is your intuition guiding you from you being in a place of stillness, from you being in a place of deep reflection, of spending time within the elements with the things that make you feel really good, Taurus Risings, nature, being outside in the water. You know, this card is just such a peaceful card. Look at the scene. It's finding that peaceful place, whether that's within your own self or within your surroundings. Finding that serenity within. There's been a turbulent ride, right? We've got Six of Swords energy, feelings of deceptions, feelings of disappointment, needing to leave the past behind. Also with the Nine of Wands, a lot of mental energy. But what I'm really picking up on from this card and what I'm hearing in my head is that you are guided, though, by this one wand that you are carrying. This wand is your power. These other wands are holding you back, right? They're preventing the movement. They've been difficult for you along your path, along your journey. The ninth house is really also about, it can be a place of shadow work because you're really working over your belief system, right? The foundational beliefs of what you hold to be true. And sometimes that can be confronting spiritual or religious beliefs, upbringing, challenging all of this inner wisdom that's coming forward. And that can create this feeling of needing to leave things behind, of having been deceived. And sometimes it involves this sense of this death and rebirth. You are becoming a new person, a new version of yourself, but it's based on your own inner divinity. It's based on your own spiritual aspect of self. Look at all that wisdom coming through. She is completely in communication and in connection with the divine and being held through darkness. Also, held through darkness and turbulence, right? It looks like some turbulent clouds that she's kind of standing on. They're not exactly, I mean, they're a little puffy, but that could be a storm underneath her, right? And she's being held. So there's a process of deep change unfolding in you. This is going to be your birthright. Like, this is you coming into yours. This is you wielding all of this inner strength after you've sat within and you've let all of this go. You know, I feel like you're also, Taurus Risings, you're still in this process. You need to go into this place within nature, this place within yourself that brings you that serenity. because this is still on the way out. You're still letting go. There's still disappointment here that's leaving you. There's still this sense of these obstacles in the path, right? That are related to this tower, this death and rebirth process. But you're ready to go because of this guiding light that you feel so strongly convicted about. You know your truth. Look at this. You know your truth. You know your truth. You also know your truth. And yet again, you know your truth. And like one more time in case it wasn't clear, you know your truth. So darling, Taurus Risings, sweet loves, are you doubting yourself? Are you doubting your truth? Are you feeling afraid? Because it's time to release that. You're safe. You're safe. You're held. You are divinely guided. Even in this is one of the most beautiful death and rebirth cards that I have, honestly. Look at that light coming through the portal within. You're being brought into the light. Whatever's leaving you, whatever's felt difficult, disappointing, hard, whatever created the tower, which this isn't the worst tower card in the world either. This could be sudden aha moments. This could be realizations that maybe bring disappointing or difficult truths with them, right? But that's not the worst tower either. But something's amiss. Something's not in alignment with what you know to be true. So, you're being guided. You're in a process of deep change. Continue to go within. Continue to trust your inner authority, your inner wisdom, your intuition, your higher power, your connectedness. And by this time, I would mark your calendars, see what's shifting. Maybe notice, maybe do a journaling prompt for yourself. What's coming up now? How are you feeling now? And check back in at the new moon in Cancer. What's shifted, right? When an outer planet shifts, it's not like you just turn the corner. We don't go from shifting from park to drive or something along those lines. It takes a while. It's like turning a very giant resonant ship around in a circle, moving it forward in a different path, right? And it's not super fast change. These changes will be slowly showing up, slowly coming to your awareness more and more and more. But when you're in that stillness, that's in that place of receptivity. That's in the place where you're receiving your guidance on the path forward, the next steps. So that's what I've got for you, Taurus Risings. I hope that this has resonated with you. I hope you found this to be beneficial and supportive and helpful for your path right now. I deeply appreciate all of the interaction, whether it's a like, a subscribe, a comment. Truly helps me to tune into your energy more specifically and hone in better when I'm doing collective readings. So thanks for taking time today to hang with me, and I'll see you all soon. Take good care.